Hi Scorpio, this is your January 9th through January 15th weekly tarot reading. I do 5 separate spreads in my weekly readings. We'll have a spread on new love, a separate spread on love in an existing relationship or marriage. I'll do an X spread. We'll talk about your work, your business, and your finances, and we'll see what you're not expecting to happen this week. Please like, share, and subscribe to support this channel. This first spread is on new love this week. We have the Page of Swords clarified by the Magician. We have the Sun. We have the Eight of Pentacles clarified by the Queen of Cups. In the potential outcome, we have the Lovers with the Ace of Pentacles and the Star, and we also have the Three of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with Leo, Gemini, Aquarius, or pretty much any zodiac sign. This is a general reading. It's a very straightforward reading, Scorpio. This person is either your secret admirer and you most likely work with them, or they are somehow associated with the way you make your money. We'll talk about that in just a second. Or perhaps you are hiring them, okay? You know, sparks will fly. Perhaps you need to fix a house, or you need to do something. You need a mechanic, and you're hiring them, right? But for most of you, it's somebody you work with or do business with. And this is a secret admirer. So speaking of a secret admirer, the very first card I came out is the Page of Swords. This is a card of somebody who is spying, keeping tabs on somebody, or it could be a message. For those of you who is hiring someone, perhaps you're hiring the Magician. The Magician is a professional, somebody who is really good at what they do. Perhaps they have a degree in something, right? And you're hiring them for some kind of work for you. But for most of you, again, the Page of Swords, this is them watching you, keeping tabs on you. And the Magician could still be somebody who is really good at what they do at your workplace. Or the Magician is a card of manifestation. Not only is it a card of manifestation, it's a card of taking action. So you will definitely be hearing from this person this week. They'll want to become more than just co-workers, more than just colleagues. Right? The Sun right next to the Page of Swords is a card of clarity. So this person is going to come out of the shadow and let you know that they have big major feelings for you. The Sun is also the happiest card in the deck, right? The Sun always talks about joy, success, happiness, feeling on top of the world. And here comes the Eight of Pentacles, and we also have the Three of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. So with both of them on the table, I'm convinced this person is either somebody you work with, or somebody who works in the same building with you, or somebody who works for another company, and the company you work for does business with them. Or if you run your own business, perhaps it's your business partner, or somebody who is a supplier, a vendor. You get the idea, right? This person is somehow associated with the way you make your money. Speaking of you, you're the Queen of Cups, clarifying the Eight of Pentacles, male or female, absolutely doesn't matter. In the potential outcome, we have the Lovers with the Ace of Pentacles and the Star, right? What's interesting is that there's only one page, the Page of Swords. There is no actual offers here. Perhaps this will just somehow play out. They will tell you how they feel, right? But back to the potential outcome. The Lovers could be a Gemini you're dealing with. The Star could be an Aquarius you're dealing with. But the Lovers is a card of a choice. So you will have a choice to make, Scorpio, as to what you want to do here. Besides that, in my opinion, the Lovers is the best card when it comes to the actual love connection between two people. It's a card of a soulmate connection. It's a card of a twin flame connection, if you believe in twin flames. And the Lovers could simply be the lover of your life, right? And the Ace of Pentacles is what they bring to the table, potentially. So the Ace of Pentacles often plays out as a card of a proposal, right? This ace always comes from somebody who is ready to settle down, ready to start a family, ready to get serious, right? It's a very serious ace. The Star right next to the deck, if it's not an Aquarius you're dealing with, then the Star is a card of a wish come true. Something people usually wish for or hope for a very long time. So yes, Scorpio, you will have this choice. As some of you may already know, the same card could be interpreted multiple ways, even in the same spread. So the Lovers is a card of a choice. So if you do choose to move forward with them, then that's how those Ace of Pentacles and the Star will play out. But those are great cards, right? The Star is an amazing major arcana card. It's a wish come true. The Ace of Pentacles, to me personally, is the ace of all aces. Great card. In the potential, I'm going to do the potential for you. We'll look at the what may happen if you give them a chance, if you decide to move forward. All right, so that's what I have for you. Congratulations. So Scorpio, speaking of that potential, if you'd like to see it, the link is in the description box down below. We'll do a couple of spreads, maybe 3 spreads. We'll see how it plays out. We'll, again, take a look at what to expect between you and this person if you choose to move forward with them. And we'll get you an advice for this whole situation. Scorpio, if you are already married or if you're in a relationship, this spread is for you. And I really, really hope this will play out as for many of you as possible. We got the 8 of Swords clarified by the 9 of Pentacles. We have the 6 of Swords, the 4 of Pentacles, and the 6 of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. This spread is about money in a good, very positive way. This will most likely play out for you if you just recently acquired a sum of money, hopefully in a legal way. So it could have been dividends, it could have been a bonus, it could have been whatever, some kind of a huge payment, lump sum payment. Perhaps one of you works for a company and or for some company and you're becoming fully vested in the company and you're getting that payday. Yeah, there's definitely money coming in, right? And this week you'll be thinking as to what you want to do with all that extra money. And I think the decision will be reached to not spend it, but to, if you do spend it, it'll be on something big, something major, like real estate or what have you. But for others of you, perhaps you will either reinvest it or you'll put it into your savings account. I don't see you going shopping, okay? So yeah, the 8 of Swords, the first card that came out, is a card of somebody who is stuck in their own thoughts, somebody who is overthinking. What you're thinking about is the 9 of Pentacles. The 9 of Pentacles is a card of somebody who is enjoying their financial situation. I don't think it's another interpretation of the 9 of Pentacles, which is a single person card. No, it's money, okay? And with the 6 of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck, you're deciding what you're going to do with the money, right, that you just recently acquired. And the 6 of Pentacles, by the way, is always coming in when it comes to work, business, and finances spreads. I do. The 6 of Swords, the card in the middle, this is a card of moving towards something. And what you're moving towards is the 4 of Pentacles. The 4 of Pentacles is my savings account card when I do my work or business readings, right? So you're deciding not to spend it on, I don't know, jewelry. If you do spend it on something, it'll be like government bonds, or you will reinvest it. You will get some company shares. You'll put it into treasury. I don't know. Or you'll just leave it you'll just put it on your savings account. You may open up a CD or something like that. With the 4 of Pentacles, I don't see you going shopping. All right, I hope that makes sense. All right, cool. Let's see if anybody comes back from the past for you, Scorpio, this week. Keep in mind, it could be somebody from a couple of months ago or a year ago or a couple of years ago, so it doesn't have to be the most recent ex. Also, keep in mind, we still have both Mars and Mercury in retrograde this week. Well, Mercury retrograde will be with us for a while, but Mars retrograde is over on the 12th. This is when more exes than usual tend to resurface. And here's one of them. We have Justice, we have the 6 of Cups, clarified by the Tower, we have the Knight of Swords, clarified by the Ace of Pentacles and the Fool, and we also have Death on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with an air sign, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. We also have Aries on the table, or perhaps even another Scorpio. Yeah, I guess those retrogrades are lighting up the fire underneath this person's butt, because all of a sudden they will have an epiphany that they need to get back together with you as quickly as possible. Perhaps you already started seeing someone and you posted some pictures on your social, and that's what's lighting up the fire. But something is, jokes aside, they're rushing back in, trying to get back together with you. And they will throw everything they've got at you. Well, we started with Justice, right? Justice could be a Libra. You're dealing with Justice. Could be a divorce or a separation, or you guys going your separate ways at some point in the past. Justice could be a major apology coming from them wanting to make things right with you. We have the 6 of Cups, the next card over. It is a card of somebody coming back from the past. It's also a soulmate card, the Tower, clarifying it. Again, something all of a sudden is triggering this person with the Tower, because the Tower is something that happens unexpectedly, or something that there could have been some kind of a major change or major shift, right? So here they are with the Knight of Swords rushing back in. You could be dealing with an air sign, Gemini, Libra. We already have Libra or an Aquarius, but this is their energy. It's the fastest night out of all 4 nights, right? And they're coming in with that Ace of Pentacles and the Fool. The Ace of Pentacles is a serious ace. That ace often comes through as a card of a proposal. And I see this all the time, Scorpio, when people think that the only way to get somebody back is to propose to them, and to be fair to those people, it often works. If it's not a proposal, they still mean business with that Ace of Pentacles. This ace always comes from somebody who is ready to settle down, ready to start a family. The Fool, clarifying that, could be an Aries you're dealing with, but the Fool, this is them wanting to start from a clean slate. This is them asking for a second chance. You are the Death card on the bottom of the deck. That is your major arcana card, and it's always a good sign to have your own major arcana card in your own reading. I think it's going to be up to you what you want to do here, but there's some kind of a sense of an urgency. So if I were you, Scorpio, I would at least ask, what's all of a sudden lighting up the fire under this person's butt? Unless you already started seeing someone, and in that case, that makes total sense. Anyway, up to you. All right? Cool. Let's talk about your work, your business, and your finances, Scorpio, this week. We have the Wheel of Fortune, we have Death, we have the Eight of Swords, clarified by the Ace of Swords. We also have the Three of Wands on the bottom of the deck. Death, kind of in the middle, that's your major arcana card, Scorpio. This spread reminds me a little bit of the couples reading. I don't know if you watched it or not. The couples reading was all about money and deciding what to do with the money, right? And this spread is kind of similar, right? You definitely have some kind of a decision to make this week. The Wheel of Fortune, the first card that came out, it could be a very fortunate event where you got the money. The Wheel of Fortune could be a card of traveling. The Wheel of Fortune could be a card of a set of wills, or it's a start of a new cycle, right? So you could have received a new job offer or something, right? That's what's on the table. The Wheel of Fortune is trying to spin. You'll just have to make a decision about this. Death, right next to the Wheel of Fortune, is your major arcana card. Then we have the Eight of Swords, clarified by the Ace of Swords, and we also have the Three of Wands on the bottom of the deck. So the Eight of Swords, this is you overthinking a little bit. But with the Ace of Swords, you will gain clarity. You will know what to do. You'll know whether you want to move forward with this or not. And the Three of Wands on the bottom of the deck is a card of somebody who made up their mind, somebody who made a decision. And I think, yeah, you'll figure it out. Perhaps you'll ask for some kind of a consultation. The Ace of Swords could be somebody giving you some information to think about. But again, you will figure it out. It's very symbolic. You see how the person in the Eight of Swords is unable to move because they're wrapped up in those bandages, right? The Ace of Swords will cut right through those bandages and free you to move forward. So some kind of information or clarity is coming your way, and as a result of that, you'll be able to make a decision based on this offer or whatever that Wheel of Fortune represents in your case. All right? Cool. Let's see what you're not expecting to happen, Scorpio, this week. We have the Lovers, clarified by Death. We have the Tower, the Ace of Cups, and the Magician on the bottom of the deck. This really reminds me of the first spread, the new love spread. The Tower, by the way, showed up in the extended. Well, since it did show up, I just had to tell you. Alright, so yeah, we've got the Lovers, the Magician, the Ace of Cups. What you're not expecting is this love offer, love confession, a confession of love. Very unexpected. We have you here. Death is your major arcana card. Both the Lovers and the Magician could be a Gemini you're dealing with, but again, the Lovers is a card of a choice, which you'll have to make. The Magician is them manifesting you and taking action towards you. The Ace of Cups is that action, right? Love. All right, so that's what you're not expecting. It's a different deck, by the way. I use different decks, but the story is the same. It's like it's a redacted or a smaller version of the first spread. Yeah, so you'll have a decision to make. All right, and that's what I have for you, Scorpio, for this reading for this week. If this video resonates with you, please like it. Please also share and subscribe. And other than that, Scorpio, have an amazing week.